When I woke up this morning, I did not expect a performance like that. Kind of knew it would be a tight game, but I wasn't expecting something like that. We'll discuss after this. Welcome to episode 49 of the Clockenders podcast. I'm your host, Reginald Dino. Usually when I start off a show, when I say I wasn't expecting a performance like that, it's usually negative. That is probably one of the best performances from an Arsenal team that I have seen in a long time. I can't remember a performance like that. Now you're going to sit here and say, well, why can't they play every game like that? I don't know. I don't know. Well, guys, if you watch the Arsenal Manchester City game today, I'm sorry to say Manchester City's back to the pre-money Manchester City. If you guys remember what that looked like. That was a relegation fight every year until the money came in. And they're starting to look like that again. I saw the lineup this morning, and you guys can take it for whatever. I'm telling you, I'm not out here to lie to you guys or anything like that. But I saw the lineup this morning, and as soon as I saw John Stones and Akanji starting, I said they're done. They're done in the back. If we put any pressure on those two, they are done at the back. I said this before the game. Actually, you know what, guys? I want to take you back. I want to take you back to, I don't even know, the last time he played Manchester City, and they got that, and Michael Oliver did Michael Oliver things. I came on here and I did a show. I actually clipped it, and this is what I said: John Stones, you should be very, very happy that you're employed to play football. That someone's paying you to play football, just like Johnny Evans. You should be ecstatic. Someone's actually paying me to do this, and I'm bang average at it. You shouldn't be the first guy to open your mouth. Bernardo Silva, small man syndrome, Bernardo Silva, relax. Relax. You're the best team in the world, this, that, and the third, and you couldn't find a way to beat a 10-man Arsenal. Now it's Arsenal's fault. They didn't play the way we wanted them to play. They didn't play open and expand so we could score 6 goals on them. Shut up, man. John Stones and Akanji and Bernardo Silva just annoy the live. I just hate their face. I hate their faces. I'll reiterate, very lucky to be being paid to play professional football. Very lucky. Because they stink, both of them. Bernardo Silva was a good player at one point, but he's the type of guy now, if he's crossing the street, sorry, officer, I didn't see him. I thought I was hitting the brakes. I hit the gas. I didn't see him anyway. Trossard goes down. He fouls Trossard. Trossard's on the ground. He kicks him. No, VAR doesn't intervene. Referee didn't see it. Linesman didn't see it. No one saw it. The cameraman saw it, but the commentators, they're in league. They're in tandem with the league, so they can't make the referees look bad. So no one said anything about it because he did kick Trossard when he was down, going after and going after Wanyeri from behind. Just a little rat on the field. It's not my fault you're 4'1". It's not my fault. Don't take it like, you got to take that out with other people, man. You're a small man. It's not our fault. I love it when they get it. I love it when they get it like that. I love it. I love it. Do I feel sorry for her? Usually when something like that, a performance like that happens and team loses 6, 7, whatever, and you feel sorry for one or two guys in the team. It's like, oh man, they didn't deserve that. They all deserve it. Every single, from the ownership down to the kit guy, they all deserve that. Hold that. Fraudiola doing fraudiola things. Love it. Show's going to be quick and dirty. Like I was sitting here before coming on here just saying, like, who's the man of the match? Like I can give the man of the match to 8 guys, 11 guys I can give it to, maybe 12. When Yeri kid comes on and 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid comes on and bangs probably the goal of the game. 7-minute cameo. Thomas Partey was fantastic today. Fantastic. I always talk about David Raya. Oh, yeah, he gets his real normal 7. Really did not. Fantastic today. Declan Rice was fantastic today. Kai Havertz was fantastic today. Trossard was fantastic. Odegaard. That is the Odegaard we've been waiting for. I've been looking for this Odegaard for years. Well, I've been looking for this Odegaard for months. Fantastic today. Martinelli did well. Miles Lewis-Skelly was fantastic today. Timber was fantastic today. I don't know, man. Who's the man of the match? It's going to be the first time probably in Clockenders history that there's going to be 5 or 6 guys that are man of the match. Unbelievable today. Unbelievable. I look at Miles Lewis-Skelly. I look at Bukayo Saka. To some extent, Reece Nelson, Emile Smith-Rowe. I'm looking at Wanyeri. I'm looking at who else is from the academy? I can't even remember. I'm buzzing. I can't even remember who I just mentioned. But I'm looking at those guys, and I'm looking at the guys we just sold. We just sold somebody or he signed a new contract with Manchester United. The kid at the back, Heaven, I forget his first name, and the other kid that went to Manchester United because for whatever reason he didn't think he was going to get an opportunity. And you remember Omari Hutchinson, and you remember guys like this who just impatient. Wait for your opportunity. Wait for your opportunity. Miles Lewis-Skelly is wearing number 49, guys. Wanyeri is wearing 53. When Saka started, he was wearing 77. You come in, you take your you make your chances. You take your chance. You take your chance. You play well. Manager starts to trust you a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Now Miles Lewis-Skelly, who's a midfielder, by the way, is starting at left back against Manchester United, the defending champions, and putting in a man of the match performance. He got his opportunity. He was patient. He took it, and now the sky's the limit for this kid. He's making Zinchenko obsolete. We can sell him now. He's making Kieran Tierney obsolete. We can sell him now. Because across the back line, we're good. Switching between Calafiori and Timber and Skelly, and even if Tomiyasu ever comes back, even Tomiyasu, Ben White still, remember Ben White? He's a right back too. So across the back line, we're good. But the whole point of me saying this is be patient. Everybody wants instant gratification. I want to be on the starting team now, the first team now, and I want to start. Okay, you're 17. Relax. This guy's ahead of you. So good luck to the guys that left. I hope to see you. The guy that left and went to Manchester United this past week, the defender Heaven. Good luck. You can play beside Harry Maguire if you want. United lost again today at home. I think it's 7 or 8 losses at home this season for Man United. Good luck, kid. Good luck. What a game, though, guys. What a game. As I mentioned, there could be 8 or 9 man of the matches today. The player ratings are going to be so easy and simple. This is going to be a quick show, guys. The press was out of control today. The press led to 2 goals today. Out of control today. Out of control. I mean, in sync. Everybody was pressing at the same time, man. There was no opportunity for them to breathe. And that's the way you have to suffocate teams like this. That's the way you suffocate teams like this. I hope this is a performance that we can record. And before we play Liverpool, we watch this. This is how you break down teams. even if there's meant to be the best teams in the world. This is how you break them down with a press like that. Hit them on the counter. Be clinical though. You got to score your opportunities. I was getting messages like crazy because I'm not a Havertz defender. I'm not, but I'm also not a Havertz over the top hater. The guy's not a striker. He's doing the business, guys. Come on. And he missed that opportunity. I looked at the opportunity that he missed. It was at the penalty spot. He's a penalty shot taker. He takes penalty shots for Germany. It's at the penalty spot. Well, how would you take the shot? Both corners were open. On your left foot, side foot into this bottom corner here. Easy peasy. And I have messages, Havertz, this guy, F this guy, blah, 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 blah. You like Havertz, I can't believe. Goal and assist today, guys. Goal and an assist today. I actually brought up the goal scorers, like the goal scorers, like the most goals. The most goals in the league is Mo Salah with 21. And as you go down, there's a bunch of players on 8 goals. And I believe Kai Havertz scored his 9th today. So he's up there with guys like Nicholas Jackson. Ollie Watkins only has 10, and we're 60 million for a 30-year-old Ollie Watkins. Everyone's crying for that. He has 1 more goal than Kai Havertz this year. And Kai Havertz isn't a striker when Ollie Watkins is. Cody Gakpo, everybody having a great time with Cody Gakpo. Amazing player. He has 8 goals. Luis Diaz, what a player. Oh my God. He has 8 goals. James Maddison plays for Tottenham. We won't count that. That's Fisher Price. You know, I'm just looking. Isak has 17 goals. Takes all the team's PKs as well. They should break this down into how many of these are PKs. So if you want, I'm not saying that we leave this as it is and don't buy a striker because of Kai Havertz. I'm not saying that at all. If you have the opportunity to go out there and get the best player possible, and it happens to be a striker, then by all means, go get him. If you have the opportunity to get a fantastic striker, by all means, go get him. I'm more here for the Kai Havertz hate than whether we need a striker or not. Guys, the guy works his socks off and puts up points. I don't know what else you want. I don't know what else you want the guy to do. Erling Haaland has missed a goal inside the 6-yard box. I've seen it. Inside the 6-yard box, he missed. Empty net. He missed inside the 6-yard box. Strikers miss. Strikers miss. Player ratings. Oh, before we get to the player ratings, by the way. And I've said this on this show. I've said this on my other football show. Guys, if you haven't seen a player play, you're just looking at their stats and then determining whether they're a good player or not. You guys need to be the quietest. Either on Twitter, whatever, Instagram, whatever, TikTok, whatever it is, YouTube, if you have a podcast, YouTube, just, you have to be quiet. If you're going to look at a player, and the pundits do this as well, if you're going to look at a player, you got to watch the player. You got to watch the player. This Marmouche character that came in from Germany to Manchester City, I was sitting here before the game. I'm like, oh my God, man, what are we going to do? This guy's going to be underneath Haaland, man. The way these guys are talking about this guy, man. Ooh, like this guy might be the next Ronaldinho. Are we in trouble today? Awful. Because he has 7 goals in the Bundesliga. He comes over here. The way they were talking about him against Chelsea. Oh my God. Like, who is this guy? Awful. Are we almost done with Phil Foden? Almost? Are we done with Phil Foden now? He's shit. Guys, he's shit. I've been saying it for years. He only gets run because he's English. He's shit. You know, you already know how I feel about Akanji and Stones and Bernardo Silva. All I'm saying, guys, you're going to big up a player. Just watch. Just don't. You can go to YouTube and watch clips if you want. His highlights. Everyone's gonna look great in their highlights. Watch games he plays in, please, before you start hearing this, that, and this about this player and that player and that player and this player. Please. Some people a season ago, Phil Foden over Saka. What? What? Player ratings, guys. This guy, man of the match, made 2 saves in the first half. Those go in. It's different. It's different. 10. This guy, man of the match, scores a goal. Stood toe to toe with Haaland twice. Twice he stood toe to toe with Haaland. Got fouls out of both of them and scored a goal. 10. Didn't allow anybody to push him around. Maybe at fault for the first goal. He was behind him. I've played defense. I've played defense before. Whatever. You shouldn't let the guy get in front of you. I understand, but in that moment, especially when it's down and where the ball was, the only thing he's going to do is cross it. You can't be behind him. But all in all, he played excellent today. He gets a 9. $10. I like the way he screamed. Oh, I like the way he screamed at Haaland when the first goal went in. Let me go back to this cat. Haaland celebration. I rate it. This guy, man of the match, 10. Up and down the wing, never got beat. Dangerous. When he's interacting with Odegaard, Rice, Havertz, and Partey, you ain't getting that ball. That's a deadly rondo right there. Deadly. 10. Man of the match. This guy, 10. Man of the match. I think he had 3 assists today. Driving forward. Everything good went through this guy today. Almost everything. I guess almost everything. 5 goals, 3 assists, 3 or 4 assists maybe. Definitely got the assist for the Wanyeri goal. Big switch across the field. Beautiful ball. Got the well, maybe a hockey assist, I guess, for the first goal, Odegaard's goal, because Kai Havertz passed it over to Odegaard. But that's the interception that we need. Assist for Lewis Skelly's goal. 10. Man of the match. 10. Man of the match. This guy, Thomas Partey, has to resign. I love Jorginho, and if the rumors are true that you're bringing in Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, okay, no problem. But this guy needs a 2-year contract immediately. Yesterday. I don't think I've ever seen this guy panic with the ball. There was a couple of times in the middle of the field, it's like, it's almost not even in the middle of the field, in our 18-yard box, where it's like, it's a panic ball to him. Like, I'm giving you this because you're the only one open. And oh yeah, by the way, there's 2 guys from behind you running at you. Just turn, play it here, take another touch, play it here, get out. Fantastic. The goal maybe wasn't going in, bar the deflection from Jackass Stones. Who cares? Needs a new contract. Was fantastic today. It's been fantastic the whole season. Like I said a couple of shows ago, it could be man of the match every damn game. Man of the match today, 10 performance. Moving on. Finally, this guy. Where you been, bro? Where have you been? 10 today. 10. He was everywhere. He was fantastic. He was tracking back. He was starting the press. Got a goal today. Putting guys in on runs. Beautiful. Beautiful game today. 10. Man of the match. I know you guys don't like him. Goal and assist today in one of the biggest games of our season. Should have had 2 goals and an assist today, but it had 1 and an assist. Fantastic. Man of the match. Worked his socks off. Did all the hard work. The goal he scored was 10 times harder than the one he missed. Put the game to bed today. 10. Man of the match. I think my theory is right because he was popping up right, left, middle, wherever. He was able to play whatever he wanted today, this guy, and I think that's more his ability. Amazing today. Maybe not a 10, maybe not a man of the match, definitely a 9. How he didn't get Bernardo Silva sent off, I have no idea. Well, I do have an idea, but we're not going to get into that again. But yeah, 9 today, fantastic match. Can't complain. Can't complain. Worked hard today. Not a man of the match performance. I'll give him a 9 as well. Had shots on net. Was putting pressure on whoever was covering him, was tracking back, was tackling, a couple of flicks and tricks at the end, showing off, showboating. I love it. 9 today. Did this guy get it right? That tactical performance and the performance that was given, fantastic. 10. Subs came in. Not enough to really give him a big rating, but did well. Kept the ball when we needed to. Made a nice move on the line actually to keep the ball pumping. Beautiful. Gets a 7 today. Not for any performance. Just if you didn't play that long and you're a sub coming off the bench, you're getting a 7 today. 7s are good on this show, believe me. Who else came in today? 7, not enough time. Linked up well with Wanyeri. 7. There was a lot of subs today. Who the hell came in? Do I not have people here? Oh, Moreno came in. You know, a couple of flicks and tricks on the line on the far side. 7. Didn't do anything wrong. This guy. Again, the number 53. That's the number you give. Okay, here, kid, come play. Give him a number in the 50s or late 40s. Declan Rice wants 41 for whatever reason. Give it to him, but Miles Lewis-Skelly 49, Wanyeri 53. This kid, thank God we tied him down. I think it was last season. What season did we have the black? Was it last season? We had the beautiful black jersey. That jersey, that season, I believe that was his last. And we were doing our best to tie him down to a new contract. And thank God we got that one done. Because this guy's going to be incredible. Coming off a week where he was player of the game in a Champions League game to probably scoring probably the best goal I've seen this season Arsenal scored. You can see the ball was on the left-hand side. Partey, I believe was Partey, Gabriel were passing it amongst each other with Calafiori. Rice picks up the ball. You can see Wanyeri on the other side of the field doing this. So Declan Rice sprays a beauty right on the money. And you can see as soon as he controlled it, I'm shooting this. And he cut in on his left, and you knew he was shooting it. And as soon as I saw the goalie not move, I go, that's going in. What a goal, man. What a goal. Unprecedented move on the Clockenders podcast. 10 out of 10 performance today. Could have been man of the match in 7 minutes, if you ask me. I know that's a little bit over the top, but just the dribbling, getting away, Bernardo Silva having to tackle him from behind because he made him look silly. That's fantastic. Maybe not man of the match, but I'm definitely giving him a 10 out of 10 today. So, guys, we went through the ratings. It's 10 out of 10s for everybody, pretty much. And there's about 7 or 8 guys that are man of the match, easily. So I'll let you guys pick who the man of the match is, because you're probably going to be right. You can make an argument for everybody today. Fantastic. What a performance. What a performance. So, guys, we move on to Wednesday. We play Newcastle, I believe, in the second leg of the Carabao Cup. A performance like that at St. James's Park? No, Newcastle has no chance. No chance if we play like that. Probably won't. It's a different beast when you go up there. I get it. You got a striker that's on fire. You have to be on it and paying attention at all points of the game. But It can be done. It can be overturned. To go in there and score 3. Again, if you play like that, probably score 4 or 5 there. If, ends, and buts, though. So we'll see what performance, we'll see what type of performance we get out of Arsenal on Wednesday. And then when we're back in the EPL on Saturday, I know it's not Nottingham Forest. I can't remember who it is. West Ham. I don't remember who it is. But anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, subscribe to the podcast. We're on YouTube. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple Podcasts. We are on Amazon Music. We are on TuneIn, Stitcher, Player FM. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on all the popular podcast platforms. Again, as you can see, we're on YouTube. All you got to do is hit the button, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. Show me that you're out there watching. Subscribe. It's free. Don't got to really do anything. So, guys, 5-1 to the Arsenal today in a fantastic performance. Manchester City never looked like they were in it at all. Maybe they had some performances for 5-6 minutes here and there, but in all actuality, no, done in by a rampant Arsenal. And sorry, Manchester City fans out there, if there are any. I don't even know if there are. How could there be? But sorry, guys, you guys are it's getting back to the pre-money Manchester City, believe me, and that's awful. So go find your next team because you're going to need them. You're going to need that jersey as well when you put this one deep in the closet. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week. Come on, you Gunners.